Just teenagers have always been kind of miserable and oppressed. Their parents oppress them, their schools oppress them, their local environment oppresses them. There's no place to go.
Well, they oppress
you're miserable. Yeah, and so you naturally you take it out on each other.
Right.
You threaten each other's lives, basically. I mean, teenagers will risk their lives to be affected by anything, just to have something going on. So it's kind of death-defying behavior. It's kind of insane. It's amazing anyone survives those years, but I think it's just people you can't oppress. I mean, by the time you're 14, you have this raging individuality that wants to express itself, and if the culture around you and everything around you is not letting you do that, you're gonna break windows, you're gonna cause trouble, guys are gonna get in fights. I wanted to depict all that because that was, it's whatever, amateur anthropology, but that's just kind of. So I wanted to show that world.
So teenage culture, you're saying, really hadn't changed that much
I don't think it has at all.
over the generations. Is
No,
it basically
look at Rebel Without a Cause.
When they get into college, then is that where some change occurs? I mean, obviously from the 50s, the college people in the 50s are so different from the 60s and the hippies and the dope smoking and the drugs and the political activity. That was so completely different from my experience in the 50s. And
I want to update you on the continuing news coming out of Minneapolis this evening. A growing group of protesters have gathered at the front.
And now, as far as we can tell, it looks like outrageous and even perhaps murderous behavior by Minneapolis police officers. Another black man in police custody, gasping.
Confessing that I'd punched Fern in the arm and stolen her hula hoop, and I'd run all the way downstairs with her. My whole life I've been a fraud. I'm not exaggerating. Pretty much all I've ever done all the time is try to create a certain impression of me in other people, mostly to be liked or admired. It's a little more complicated than that, maybe, but when you come right down to it, it's to be liked, loved, admired, approved of, applauded, whatever. You get the idea. I did well in school, but deep down the whole thing's motive wasn't to learn or improve myself, but just to do well, to get good grades and make sports teams and perform well, to have a good transcript or varsity letters to show people. I didn't enjoy it much because I was always scared I wouldn't do well enough. The fear made me work really hard, so I'd always do well and end up getting what I wanted. But
got it.
Oh my god, there's a. Oh, shoot, I can't see it. Get the ball, get the ball! Like, flew out of somebody's.
Here,
It, like, flew
here,
out of somebody's.
here, I'll do something with it. Okay, got it.
Oh my god, I just.
Ball.
Oh my god, there's a. Oh, shoot, I can't see it. Get the ball, get the ball! Like, flew out of somebody's swimming pool. Where'd it go? Look at the ball, oh my gosh! The ball! That's like, and like a $10 ball, man. You know, swimming pool.
Did you get it?
No, keep it. That's like a $10 ball.
I can't keep the where am I to keep it at?
Put it in your fucking truck.
Got it?
Yes,
Got
I
it.
got it.
See,
I'm gonna keep the ball. I'll get the damn ball. You take me now. I'll
No,
get
no,
the
no.
fucking ball. I'll get the ball.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so funny. What the hell? Where the hell? Hang on for a second. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta, it's a hurricane. Come on, hurry. You're really gonna get the ball?
Yes.